For more reaction to all of today's top stories, House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Michael McCaul. Michael McCaul, if this is their command center, and not just this hospital, but other hospitals, it is the MO that Hamas has been using for years, firing rockets into Israel. Certainly, Israel has no choice in terms of military strategy but to knock out their command center. But it's got to be done delicately. Clearly, they're trying to set up field hospitals and having doctors and nurses standing by. I don't really see that they have any option, though, but to take out that center.
Well, there's no question. I mean, the Al-Shifa Hospital is a military command infrastructure. They put innocent civilians, hostages, human shields. They bury them within the hospital, and then tunnels, 500 miles of tunnels. I was just in Israel, just got back, met with Prime Minister Netanyahu, talked about this very issue. They are taking this very delicately, trying to save civilian lives as they circle Gaza City, have a humanitarian corridor through the barrier they have created into southern Gaza. But it shows what cowards really Hamas are, to use their own people and the hostages as human shields.
You know, they've done this now for many, many years. Let me ask you this, Congressman. It sounds like they are doing this with pinpoint accuracy and really trying every effort imaginable to protect the innocent, that maybe the nurses, the doctors, the patients that are in that hospital. The question is, will Hamas be in the process of killing them to save themselves?
Well, they have booby traps in the tunnels. We met with the Minister of Defense in Israel 2 days ago. He mentioned the casualties are a lot lower than they had anticipated because they're doing this in a very slow, deliberate manner, you know, surrounding Gaza City and then allowing Hamas to come out of the tunnels, then to maybe free these hostages and innocent civilians, but then kill Hamas. Hamas has to go. They have to be eradicated from the planet if we can have any peace in the Middle East moving forward.
I asked this of Prime Minister Netanyahu last night. I think he was a little reluctant to go there, maybe for obvious reasons. But if we're going to define victory for Israel, doesn't it mean that in Gaza, Hamas can no longer use Gaza as a staging area to fire rockets into Israel? Wouldn't they have to define success as eliminating all the terror tunnels? Wouldn't they have to declare victory by saying Lebanon, too, can no longer be used as a launching pad to fire rockets into Israel? And that would go to, you know, and then at some point, somebody's got to talk about the people fomenting and facilitating all these proxy wars. And that, of course, would be Iran.
Oh, that's 100% right. And I think when I talk to Prime Minister Netanyahu, the goal is to eradicate Hamas, not allow them to reconstitute in the Gaza. They don't want to occupy Gaza. Nobody wants Gaza, to be honest with you. They want a governance that can take place without Israel and without Hamas. And that's simply all they want. They want peace, to be honest with you.
Without Hamas,
and Iran, as you pointed out, is the one.
Well, it's got to be, they can't have Hamas, they can't have Hezbollah, they can't have the Houthi rebels firing, and they can't have Syria firing at them either. But Chairman McCaul, we appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.